Hello and welcome to a presentation by the Wise Guys. On our team is Bryce Botil, James Long, Pablo Varela, and myself, Kevin Carroll. Today we're going to be talking about the core flagship product of our document management system, which is the Document Snippet Manager. To understand how the Document Snippet Manager fits in with an organization's practices and procedures, it's best to first understand what a document snippet actually is. A company of any size will have many documents on file containing policies and procedures to follow, both in daily practice as well as in an emergency. Take, for example, the building evacuation plan. This plan will have many different sections and steps that each department needs to follow and act on individually to ensure a safe exiting of the building and also proper protection of any sensitive equipment. One such section might be the rapid shutdown procedure to be executed by the IT department against any on-site server hardware or other technologies. Depending on the nature of the equipment, simply cutting power might not be an option. The steps detailed in this IT-specific section of the evacuation plan make up what we are calling a snippet, a small self-contained section of a greater document. Snippets are maintained separately from completed documents so they can be reused where the same steps are applicable. From our example, the same rapid shutdown procedures might be used in the organization's policy defining the action plan of how to respond to a coordinated attack against the company's IT systems. Instead of maintaining the two documents separately, we link them through a snippet. If the shutdown procedures are changed in one document, the other documents using that snippet automatically update as necessary. Using snippets, we can remove errors and inconsistencies from the details of related documents, as well as reduce the amount of time it takes for the policies and procedures of the organization to be updated as the organization evolves and changes over time. To expand on the concept of a snippet, let's take a quick look at what a document structure might look like. What you see before you is a mock-up of a document with three sections, A, B, and C. Those three sections themselves are snippets contained within the repository. Instead of the document being maintained as one complete set of text, it's maintained in three sections, and when someone goes to print and or report on the document, those sections are then pulled from the repository, the document completed and structured, and then printed out. As a company grows over time, it's reasonable to expect that their documentation procedures will also grow over time, and as a result of that, the number of snippets in the repository will also grow exponentially. In order to keep the snippet repository manageable and maintainable over a long period of time, we've introduced the Snippet Taxonomy and Classification System, the STC for short. The STC allows for semantic categorization and plain text searching, Google-style searching, if you will, of all snippets across the organization. It can search both vertically across departments as well as horizontally across document types and categories. Moving a company over to the DSM might seem like a daunting challenge at first. Between those documents that exist only in hard copy, the myriad of policies maintained and kept by different departments, and just the sheer volume of text, it can be tough to see a clear path to success. To help alleviate the stress, the product comes packed with a number of templates, guidelines, and checklists for gathering the documents, analyzing where and what to make snippets of, and then loading the documents themselves. Perhaps most notable is the inclusion of the document templates and required procedures of the CMMI. Whether you're just starting at level 1 or a complete level 5 organization, making use of the templates within the system will ensure that you have not only gathered the necessary data, but are maintaining the documents correctly as well as you continue through time. As we begin to wrap up here, I do want to make mention of a few other core features within the product. In addition to the STC system, the templates, and the CMMI procedures and guidelines, we also offer full document generation and versioning capabilities, meaning that the system can track a document through its full life cycle, from inception through maintenance and finally retirement. The system can track who changes any given document and what was changed. It also allows for a complete rollback to any point in a document's life cycle. In short, it is impossible to lose a single line of text saved to the DSM. Your documents are protected from accidental removal or from malicious activity. The DSM also integrates completely with Microsoft Word, allowing technical writers and policymakers to use the complete power of the word processor without having to go to an external system in order to save or retrieve document pieces. There's also a complete service API with libraries available in both .NET and Java to allow in-house developers the ability to interact with the snippet repository from custom applications, such as a corporate intranet or enterprise reporting system. Finally, it's important to point out how the Document Snippet Manager sits within the big picture of an organization. The development group, the auditors and counsel, printing and design teams, product and process management teams, as well as the technical documenters, all interact with the system at various levels and through various means. The DSM is positioned to be a first-class citizen within an organization and provide a central location for document management, allowing a company to focus on doing business rather than the process of business. On behalf of the Wise Guys, I want to thank you for your time and hope you enjoyed the presentation.